Hey guys, Jenny here. Fall is in full swing. The leaves are starting to change. The weather is getting colder. And like fall, do you feel like there's something in your life that you need to change? I know I sure do. Fall is my absolute favorite season. I feel like it's a time for us to recharge and refresh and just shed all the crap that's been building up in our lives for the last few months. And it's a chance for us to change and start over fresh. So with that being said, I figured since it's my favorite season of the year, that maybe I would do something for you guys and change it up a little bit. And I'm going to do a 3-part video series for you guys. And so this is video number 1, but on how to change your life for the better. So what this video is going to do is to help you shed that old crap, to change things up a little bit, and help you feel more fulfilled, happy, and at peace. So with that being said, today's video is going to be on changing your circumstances. The best way to change your life for the better is to change your circumstances. No matter how old you are, what your old circumstances are, whatever your excuse for being stuck where you're at, there's no better time than now to change your life for the better. So today, let's change your circumstance. So my number 1 tip for changing your circumstance is change your routine a little bit. Something as simple as taking a different route to work in the morning, eating a different breakfast than you normally do, exercising in the morning before you go to work if you usually do it at night, or simply just going to a different coffee shop that you don't usually do. Change up that routine, because our reality is the result of what we do every single day. So if you're unhappy with something in your life, take a look, and usually it's because we do the same crap every single day. And what's the definition of insanity? Is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So number 1, change your routine. So and the second thing, take a look at the legacy that you want to live in and that you want to leave for your family and your friends. And I know I've done a video blog on this before, but it is so important. Take a look at it. And when you leave this planet, what do you want people to say about you? And the only way that you're going to leave that legacy that you desire is to live it every single day. So if you want to leave a legacy of fun and excitement and just totally out there, and you're working in a desk job where you sit in your cubicle with your little headphones all day and you're totally miserable, it's really gonna be super hard for you to leave that legacy living that life. So figure out what you want and how to get there, and then the next step is just go out and do it every single frickin' day. So what are your passions? What are your interests? And what are your goals? And make sure that those are aligned with your core value. You know, if your core values are family and love and friendship, but you spend 80 hours a week at work and you have the nanny pick up your kids or your husband's running the kids around and you're stuck at work and you miss their sports events, you miss parent-teacher conferences, and you miss that life that your kids are living, that's not in alignment with your core values, and you're going to be miserable, you're going to hate life. And I am a firm believer that you can achieve whatever you desire, you just have to get out there and you have to do it. So determine if your goals are in alignment with your core values. So if you want that promotion at work, but you know that it's going to take more time away from your family, maybe we should set a different goal. Sometimes it is changing your career, and that's scary as heck. I've been there a few times, but really, as long as you're happy in your relationships and at home, then really, does it really matter what job you're doing? So the next tip that I have is to improve those relationships. No matter how successful you are, no matter how much money you make, you're not going to be fulfilled if you have no one to share it with. And that is the absolute truth. So take your old relationships and spice them up a little bit. Call that friend that you haven't talked to in years. Call your mom and just ask how she's doing. You know, take your best friend to lunch and maintain those relationships, and so that you have someone to share it with. You know, it's something that, you know, we all struggle with. We don't have the time. We don't have, you know, we're always go, go, go. Take the darn time and call that friend, that mom, that sister. Take the time and be totally present with them. And also make new relationships. I just had this conversation with my 7-year-old daughter. We just moved. She's starting a new school, and she came home day after day just in tears because she didn't have any friends. Nobody wanted to play with her, and life sucked. She wanted to move back to Newcastle with her old friends where she was Miss Popular, whatever. And so I asked her, I was like, Sydney, well, have you asked anyone to play with you? And of course her answer was no. And so I just simply said, oh, how can you expect them to approach you and ask you to play if you're not willing to do the same thing? And she went to school the next day. She asked 3 new people to play with her, and voila, she has a new friend, and all is right in the 7-year-old world again. So you have to be comfortable getting uncomfortable. And by developing those new relationships, you're expanding yourself and getting yourself out there. And every time you do that, it's going to get easier and easier and easier. So make sure that you're always connecting with new people and growing, and have a blast with this, guys. Get out of your comfort zone. Try something new. If you've never been ice skating and there's a cool ice skating ring in town, go down and give it a shot. Try rock climbing. You know, maybe, you know, take a different hike that you wouldn't normally try. Just do something. Learn how to play an instrument. Something. Just get a new hobby and give it a shot. Not saying that you have to love it, but just try it. Try to do something that you wouldn't normally do every single day. And that can be something as simple as, you know, parking at the end of the parking lot and walking in. Trying a new food that you can't even pronounce. Try something new every day. And spicing up the hobbies that you already have. If you know how to play an instrument and you're used to playing country and classical music, try to rock it up a little bit. Play some rock music, play a new song, you know, take a different hike, and just switch it up a little bit, guys. And that's all I have for you today. And I hope that you take the little nuggets of information today and apply it to your life. And please, please, please comment below what you're changing this fall, or you can message me if you don't feel like the whole world needs to know. Shoot me a message. I'd love to hear how you're doing, what you're changing up, and shedding all that crap for fall. So that's the end of video 1. The next video is going to be on changing your attitude. So stay tuned next week for how to change your attitude. Thanks, guys. You have a wonderful week, and until next week, keep achieving your best.